before we get started. I'm just going through my notes. Hey, everybody. Hope everyone's having a fabulous morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the world. Grab a seat, get your favorite drink, come and sit on the couch with me. We're going to do a recap. There might be a part 2 to this. I was just counting people, and so far I've come up with 8. Hello, Helen. Hi, Wanda. Hey there, Granny. What's going on? Yeah, just going, some feelings might get hurt. Sorry to bring up your name again, but we're going to do a recap from when the shit show started. Just saying. Hey, Ash. Hi, me from God. How are you? Hello, John. How are you today, sir? Hi, Denise. Uh-oh. So far I've counted 8. 8. That, the man of God has, talked about. And he's all worried about, oh, Lord help me. Hi, Arlie. That's a play out haircut. What does that mean? Is that a good thing? I don't know. I'm not new with the lingo nowadays. Play out. Is that a new word now? Play out. I'm just waiting for Annabore to get in here. I usually don't go vertical, so I'm just waiting for her to, she'll probably wait right till 5. So I better, hey, did you hit the join button, Annabore, for goodness sakes? Come on now, child. There you go. It's like, was I not paying attention? Hello.
Hello.
I wasn't paying attention, and I seen you, and it's like, uh-oh, what happened? What happened? No, I just came on a little early to say hi to everybody. Hey, Gladys. So I've been printing off stuff, right?
Those look familiar.
So I've counted 8 people that this gentleman has talked about. There is one person who is not on here, but there is me, Kathy, Danny, Candace, Rusty, his sister, his own sister, and Stephen. That is a total of 8 so far. It's a sad situation.
Right. Not to mention Kathy and Tim.
Kathy's on, oh yeah, Tim, yeah. Kathy's on here.
Right.
Because I went through the stuff that you sent me before.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm saying, well, where am I going to get? And I was like, oh my gosh, right. And I started scrolling through my messages. And I was like, oh no, I need to print this off because I'm on my phone.
Did you mention that's Pat? Did
Hi,
you
Pat.
mention Pat? They're saying
Hello.
Linda or Mima, because there was
Oh right, yeah. Mima.
Yep.
Yeah. But I see Ivanka's in here. I want to ask Ivanka a question. Ivanka also was one that would have to leave the live and come to me but with me not knowing or whatever the case may be. But I want to ask Ivanka, when was this, Ivanka? Was it when we were all on her live, like the first go around when we were all friends, which I thought, or was it the second time? That's what I want to know. So get typing there, Huddy, or whatever that she gets called. Oh my gosh. I want to know that answer. Hey, Carol. 64 people in here. Yeah, that's something I wanted to know. Oh, shortcake. You calling your wife that, Johnny? Johnny. Oh, maybe she's typing.
That could be.
Because I was thinking about that today. Yes, what? Oh, you're talking. I hear you, buddy. But
Now
I
there
just
is a portion. There is a portion in what I have where I'm talking about the situation with Ivanka too, about how I opened up after she did.
yeah, yeah. So you've got some recordings that you're going to play. Not there's another part of that, but we're not doing that yet.
Right. There's someone else involved, so I'm stopping prior to her involvement so that it gives her a chance um to tell her story on it, because she's already had an issue with this person too. And by the way, when Fiona came in last night,
Mm-hmm.
I believe this. I feel, and I can't prove it, but I feel that Fiona was this person that we're going to be listening to.
Oh. She didn't ask me to leave the live. It was when they were all fussing, Candace, Kathy, Rev, etc. But you had to come over to me too, though, Ivanka, right? But were we? Oh, were we all friends then at that time? Hey, Michelle. Hey, Scotty. He has not said hi to me or Karen in almost a year. Who's our guest, everybody? This is Annabore, which is Robin.
Hi, Purple Angel.
That's Jody Jackson.
I love calling her Purple Angel.
She would tell me someone told her they were talking about her, just to Kathy's. We were all still friends. She would tell me someone told her they were talking about her.
It was her, because her and Rusty go in these lives together and then come back to get back up so that they don't have to speak it, because their silence is gold. They don't make the fuss. They're not going into people's lives. They're not speaking their truth. They're not admitting to anything. So they let everybody else go in and defend them. And in my situation, and I don't know if Ivanka felt this too, but I was only hearing her side of the story, as well as the people that were on her side telling their story, not your guys' side at the time. So I was defending her because I was believing her. And then being a pastor's wife, being in what's supposed to be a church ministration, I believed all of them, because I guess I seen them as truthful, that even if they did fail, they were going to uphold their name in that ministry. And that's not the case.
But
in fact, I seen more of just the opposite the longer I had been in the group this last the last part of the year.
Okay. Yeah, because he came from Grandma's channel. He was on her channel first,
Right.
then slid in to the family.
Yeah. He still is on Grandma's channel. I can't remember if it was his wife or him. I mean, I can't remember if it was Grandma's channel or if it was Danny's channel that his wife went into, but she went in under his account. That's what he said, and um said something. So he wanted to make sure it was removed and he couldn't see. So he had me searching from his channel.
He
So
wanted himself to be removed so he couldn't see himself?
no, no. Okay, it was Tammy that went into Grandma's channel, and this is right before the whole issue took place, the whole big boom. Okay, Tammy had went in there talking in the chat,
Mhm.
but it was under Reverend's channel.
Yeah.
It wasn't her own, it was his, which in my mind, I'm sitting there thinking, was it really her or was it him? And I was questioning so much at that time. And so, but I just can't remember if it was Danny's channel that she commented in for sure or Grandma's channel. But I did share that with either you or Kathy. I can't remember. I
Right.
think I've
Yeah.
shared everything with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Um so yeah, he wanted me to go through Grandma's or Danny's to see if I seen the comments, but at that point it was still rendering, so there were no comments that you could see.
Oops.
But he was really upset about um that comment being on there and people seeing it.
So if these really, oh gosh, really? These relationships aren't gonna get, not on my end. Like, I'm not holding a grudge against anybody, but I won't, there will be no more friendship there. I'm done.
Right. That's how I
I'm
feel too.
I'm done. No, you
I
couldn't beg me to go back.
Me either. I too much lying. And I know everybody tells lies, everybody sins, everybody, it's hard to trust anybody. But the way I see it is if you don't want anything known, then don't say it. And there was a lot of things being said, especially under a pastor's name that he was giving other people information to.
And
Um
he gave a lot of information to one person, which was you.
yeah, and I don't know who else because I believe that he does the same thing with Connie as much as they were on the phone.
Like, when I heard that one voice message that you sent me where that lady said, "I have to pull out at least 2 hours to talk to this man."
Yep.
Like,
That was in the first one. Do you want me to play that?
play that one.
Okay.
Turn your volume up, people. I don't know who this lady is, but I'm just saying.
She is there might be quite a few people in here who know her.
Oh, okay.
Um I know Scotty does. Jazzy May. Okay. Tell me if it's too loud.
Oh, you're right. Come on. You know what check in with you. What is your friends, right? I said, yeah. I said, what's going on? He says, I have my story to tell, but maybe you ought to check in with her.
It's kind of muffled a little bit.
I do. You're busy around and stuff. So and then I tried Saturday afternoon. I tried again, and you know, you're going to just want to register your voice. And so I sent you a text. No, I sent you a text on Friday night after I called. I said, hey, that was Lauren, in case you didn't know.
She just said her name.
I was just calling to see how you are. I wanted to put a bunch of text after I called. I didn't have that either. Yeah, so I went over to dreams, and I didn't see you in there. So I got it. Truthfully, Robin.
It's kind of bouncing a little bit, Annabore. Like it's the voice is kind of bouncing.
I'm trying to be.
That's her voice. She kind of pauses, talks. So
Yeah, it's hard to understand a little bit. Yeah.
if you've got that one sent to you. Are you able to play it on your side or no? No.
Not because
Okay.
I'm on my phone. And
Let's see.
I don't have Messenger on my tablet. The only thing that I brought up on my tablet was when you started coming into my lives where you were being pulled out. So
Well, here, I'm going to put this whole thing out eventually anyway, but in this one, she came in because she says first a mutual friend of ours, which I'm not going to say his name, come to her and said, "Hey, you're friends with Robin, right?" She says, "You might want to check on her," because I had went to this person and said, "Hey, I have more time to visit your channel now. When are we doing some more?" He works on model airplanes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's not Warriors. This is another friend. But I have more time to watch now. I'm not in Dream's channel anymore. And we left it at that. So I talked to him, about other stuff. And he went to Lauren, he's a friend of her, and said, you might want to check on her. So that's what she's saying she's doing. Now, from the last time I was live, we also discussed a Jazzy, you might have to help me with his name. The one that Reverend would go live with, he would sit in his bedroom, Forever Free. Okay. We had talked about Forever Free and that he had charges for something that's
can't say on here.
Right. So I was trying to think of a good way to put it. So with that, she had gotten involved in that, I think, because Reverend had called her, and also because I had messaged her because she was getting a computer ready for him. Well, when we found out his charges, we're like, whoa, stop, don't send it to him. He's not even supposed to be on social media.
So you this guy, like there's a message here that I've got, but I don't know if it's him because I put don't know if this is Forever Free. Did he stop talking to you?
Yes.
Okay, so this is
he was in a live chat. Yeah, he was in a live chat, and I sent him a text asking him what those charges were about in that town. There was a specific text to let him know I found out. I mean, it's public record, but
right.
I had a bad feeling about him and I just couldn't place it. And Reverend kept saying things that his boss would say and to Reverend. And I'm like, I've got to put this, I've got to figure this out, why I have this weird feeling that I can't shake about him. And so when I did that, he did not answer me. He blocked me. His YouTube channel went down. Every which way of contact, his email is gone. So I don't know if he got rid of that email and got a new one, because I kept trying to contact him because I knew I was onto something. And
So where Dream says, I'm going to make him sweat all night and tomorrow. Is that
That's
him?
him.
He's talking.
yeah,
And I will call you on Tammy's phone so you can listen to his lies
Yep.
without him knowing. And after all he says, I'll show Tammy phone with you on it. And he backpedal.
right. He did. He Dream backpedaled because when I talked to Lauren about that situation, she kind of stifled me. And I'm the one that called North Carolina Justice Center
Mm-hmm.
about that because of his charges and because of what I knew. And then it was him and Lauren and everybody trying to shut me up. In Lauren's case, it was because I was getting involved in something that is already being handled. No. How it was handled is Warriors was contacted because Warriors used to be a cop. So he was contacted and Warriors told Reverend who to contact. But Reverend's in the mindset of snitches get stitches.
Oh, snitches get stitches. This is who it's about, pause, right here. It's
Right.
upside down. Reverend Dream. This guy thinks he's invincible.
Right.
So there's
So
that. That's one.
that was one of the times that Lauren got involved with me. There was another one prior to that, but that was a little situation. But that is why I blocked her so that she couldn't text me or email. I felt that I'm an adult, I can make my own decisions, and you'll hear in these audios, which I'll do a collab so that they go to both of our channels on it. I can do that right now if you want. What?
Let me bite him. Grr.
Who's Mr. Dentures?
I have no idea who Mr. Dentures is.
I think it's a troll. I think they think I'm a him. Mr. Dentures, are you talking about me?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so.
I do have a little bit of muscle. I could be considered a him. I don't know. It goes the opposite way, but my muscle goes the opposite way at this time, but hey.
So let's recap from the beginning. He has said stuff about Kathy. He has said stuff about me. He has said stuff about his sister, who was Blue Rose, but I don't know if she is anymore.
I still see the name in going through with the scrolling and stuff, so I believe she is, but I think that we all have her hidden to where she can't speak to us anymore, so she gave up. But she pretty much showed herself on everybody's channel too before she was hidden. We've got what'd she say to Kathy?
I got he was watching a live that Kathy and Danny had, and it was called Fireworks. I only got the bottom part of the clip. I only got the bottom part of them, not the full. But I do have the full faces of them on my phone that you sent me. And because I just put Hodge here because he was talking about Danny. I got a kick out of it where, I say, don't trust her. So I'm assuming he's talking about Kathy. I say, don't trust her or him. He won't come in. Well, of course he's not going to come into your live. Like, come on.
He don't go in anybody's. He just listens.
He's been in
That's
mine
him.
and Kathy's back in the
Yeah.
day. He has peeked in, yeah. So has Tammy. Yeah. Just out of the blue, and then you freak out for a minute and then it's all good. He won't come in, but we'll be watching. Well, how can you even assume that he's even watching for that matter? Like, there's a lot oh gosh, I can't. There's a lot that comes into my channel, like Slim, Bloomin', Kathy, and like I say, Danny Hodges won't, but they are all together. So we are all together.
In a basket.
You can't watch anybody's stuff anymore because holy crap,
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm thinking about putting Slim wrench if she gets out of line.
Pulling your wrench.
I asked for them to pull my wrench. They've got way too many moderators in there. That's what I don't get. There is like 60 moderators and there's not even any normal chatters in there.
And that's why his channel wasn't growing, because everybody was a moderator and they were just hiding everybody. And a lot of that was Gracie. And I think he goes into saying that in one of those comments that you have too, because when she came back, when she left your guys' group, her and Rusty came back, and it started out with him saying, "You'll never guess," like children games or something like that. "You'll never guess who." And I went through naming all you guys because that's who he always talked about. And then
we're so popular.
I know. I told a friend of mine your channel name Slim Twiggy, and I forgot to share the link. And I says, "Oh, I guess you probably don't know who Slim Twiggy is. I should share it with you." And
yeah, because he said that I asked to take my wrench. Yeah, I don't need to be a moderator.
right.
What do I need to be a moderator for? You
Right.
got your top mod in there, or whoever. I don't know any of these people. I knew a couple, but I didn't know all of them. No.
Right.
Like, and even when I'd go in there and I would say love from me and Brooke to Miss Tammy.
And you've done that as long as I've known you.
Well, you know what? There are a lot of times where I go on Danny's live. I don't know if Miss Tammy Hodges is sitting on the chair playing her game or not. It's so quiet sometimes. I'm assuming she's in bed.
Right.
So when I go in, it's, "Hey, Hodge." I can't hear Tammy doing what she's doing unless it, like, maybe a half hour later, then you can hear kind of scuffling in the kitchen, or Danny will say her name. Otherwise, I wouldn't even know she was even awake because sometimes she's very, very quiet.
Right. And the last couple times she's gone to bed early.
Right. But I don't. Do I get blocked from there because all of a sudden I didn't even know she was in the room and I don't say her name? I was like, okay, well, you're out of here, Slim. It's like, holy crap, man, for real? That's what I don't get.
Well, let me try something. Hey, Pat, can you shut this door so maybe it doesn't echo so much? Maybe I can get this to play. I mean, although this first one was funny, and how she goes on to say she has to schedule 2 to 3 hours to speak to Dream because he goes on and on. The next one is where she admits that it was Dream that contacted her.
Contacted who?
Contacted Lauren. He sent her a text, and he said something about if she heard from me. And she messaged him back. Let's see if we can get it to play now that the door's shut.
Okay.
Hello? I am so sorry about that. Oh, that's okay. Anyway, I think it was
It's too bouncy. It echoes.
Tuesday. Uh-huh. Maybe on Wednesday. I get a text from David.
No.
If it's right to your speaker, you're on your computer, right?
No, I'm on Pat's phone and I have my phone with it playing. I decided since we were going vertical that I would just use Pat's phone. Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me see if hopefully I don't spill my pop on the bed. See if this works because it was sitting.
Whatever you hear, sister, and so that's kind of like, who's kind of stuck on that drama now? I call her and I said, just speak to me with me. I don't have a lot of time. I don't know what this drama is. Well, I thought you talked to Animal. I don't know what he calls him. And I said, no, I tried getting a hold of her. I don't get anything back from her. I'm so busy.
Still
No,
not very good.
Yeah, it's too bouncy. It's echoey.
I think that's because of the sound in the room. I've got a tall ceiling.
Her name is Lauren Tony.
Yes, from Making It Home.
That's her channel name. And she thinks Dream's the man.
That's
I'm
what
just-
she said in Kathy's video. That's what she said. You the man.
Yeah, like that, but she doesn't go into his lives because she's too busy.
She does it out of courtesy. She says you'll hear that in the videos when I publish them public. She does it out of courtesy because he sent a lot of people to her channel. Like on Friday nights after his live sermons, we would all kind of just transport to her live. And that's what a lot of people do in the
But I'm going to
homestead.
stop you right there.
Okay.
Go from Dreams Live into Making It Home or whatever the case may be. Then going over to whatever his name is. I can't remember his
Peter?
No.
No.
Oh, I can't remember his name. But it's funny because when Candace goes live, there is not half of those people in hers. And why is that?
Right.
That's what I don't get. Oh, yes, subscribe to her channel. She's a Christian woman, ... So even when I wasn't even a moderator in there and I was in there, I didn't see any of those people in there. Any of them. Like I'm not
Scotty,
on her channel anymore. Oh my.
I thought that's what Scotty was talking about.
I just don't understand that. Like if they're so supportive, why aren't they all when she's live?
Right.
Why
They
aren't
go
they
in
all
there.
Huh?
Now, even Dream, like in Candace's or Rusty's, he'll go in there and he'll sit a while before he even says he's there. He wants to hear if somebody is speaking up about him before he makes his entrance. He does that in a lot of chats. Even I'm trying to think of somebody that he would go to. I mean, mostly Rusty's because he wants to see what it's about. Tony wants my poo.
I want that. My roommate's got one of those too. Yeah, like he talks about Kathy, he talks about me. And I get a kick out of this part. This is what I get a kick out of. You know, it's all about we love you. We are supporting you, sister. You are so important to us, sister. Sister, Christian, lot dot da. Him and Rusty, I thought were friends. Well, I guess they still are. I don't know. Not that I'm worried about it because I'm not.
Oh, they forgive grace. They give grace to those who they're in with. So no matter what no matter what Dream has done to them or what they have done to him, they're giving grace because they're in that basket right now. This is Rachel, my daughter.
I have to pee.
Hi, Rach.
You just told how many people are there in here? 124?
Yeah.
She just told 124 people that she has to use the bathroom.
So it's okay to say stuff about Rusty that he doesn't like the way he's treating. This was about the video that Candace put out back in the day. It was a short.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Right,
doesn't
he
like
did.
the way he's treating her. He doesn't like the way Rusty's treating her.
Because he went on Hodges and he was very docile with the situation. He didn't stand up for her. That was the night that Hodges and him talked.
But that was about her subscribers, though.
Right.
Right.
But Dream still felt that he didn't stand up for her enough. That if he feels the way he does about her, then go in full force. So he was wanting to basically fight
Daily
for
Dose,
her.
there's a lot of people that do care about her. I'm not arguing the fact at all that people care about her. I get it. Because you know what? I loved her too.
Mhm.
I did what you did, Robin.
Right.
I would follow her till I'd follow her around all over the place. I wouldn't leave her side. And I always
I
told
feel
her,
bad for her. I do. I feel bad for her because I feel that she's in a situation with him that she shouldn't be in. And I'm not talking about Rusty, I'm talking about
yeah,
Reverend.
yeah.
Because he's leading her somewhere where I don't believe her husband would have her. And I think she's clinging onto whatever she can at this point. Um, I don't want to hurt Reverend in any way either. I just feel that there are things that he needs to be aware of that people are noticing that he's doing that as a minister needs to stop, and things that he needs to stop saying because he's leading people in the wrong direction. And that's why, you know, that's why I've put out so many songs, False Pastor, and he didn't get it. He's the one that had us write those songs through Suno Warriors when we were doing the Suno song contest. We all wrote False Pastor songs because he had us do it. And when I reposted it, he went on one of his lives taking it as, I'm not a false pastor. I'm not a false prophet. And look, you're the one that had us do these songs, didn't he, Ashley? Ashley has a list of all the topics we did. Hi,
But
Mima.
even to talk about everybody, like even where he even blamed Stephen for phoning his wife. Well, I find that so funny. Like, come on.
How would
What
he
on earth?
even, how would Stephen even have her phone number?
Correct.
Yeah.
Like, correct. That just blows my mind. It's just like, oh my gosh.
And how do
And
we know
then
that
gets
she
mad
didn't?
at his dad for sticking up for his son. Well, what did
Right.
you think his dad was going to do? Just sit back and say, yeah, it's okay, Dream. You just keep on talking and I'll just sit here doing my videos. Like, no,
Right.
Danny's not like that. Nobody's like that. Like,
And from what I seen watching the little bits that Danny has put out on Steven's channel, he don't have any problems getting women over there, and he
no,
has a
because his
handful
whole
to choose
following,
from.
His whole
Right.
following is women,
Right.
even on TikTok. Well, I'm sure there's a few guys there, but I'll bet you the women outweigh the men
Oh,
in a
while you're
heartbeat.
there, while you're at the TikTok, go to the one where he's talking about
I don't go
Stephen's
on TikTok anymore. I don't
no,
do TikTok.
go to the text that I sent you about Dream saying that he popped into Steven's TikTok and laughing about because there's another person he was talking about in that way as a pastor shouldn't.
Oh, who was that?
That should be in the list of
Oh,
Reverend. That
well,
should be
looky
in
there.
what you got there.
Looky there. So yeah, this was about where Rusty wasn't apparently supporting Candace, whatever. I don't know. He believes Danny in the numbers, but it like he can do both. Like you can support and then you can, it's like, oh, okay, well, that kind of makes sense. Whatever. But still support who you're supporting.
Right.
Oh gosh.
There's
Oh,
just and
yet oh gosh, I don't even know what this word is. I don't know because I don't even know if the spelling is even right.
and he has the nerve to say something about Tim making a misspelling.
Well, that's what I mean. Like I don't quite get it.
Cobwebs, yes, Jazzy. Hey, Wanda. There's Wanda Henry right there.
He did defending her. Shut up, Dream. Oh, so there was one part here where you say, right, I just hid my channel from him. I'm assuming it's from Buck to Bucket. I don't want them to think I don't have Candy's back.
Right.
Dream says, yet he accidentally took down the video. Oh, he's probably talking about Alive. Yet he accidentally took down the video. He did defending her. Shut up, Dream. And that's Dream typing.
Right. Yep. He did that because Kathy says, shut up, Kathy.
Right. Like he talks about his sister.
Slim.
Mm-hmm.
Wanda is in your chat. She's the
Hi,
one
Wanda.
that one part, she's gonna do a live on the one part that was about her. So she'll be calling out the situation.
Wanda. Well, I don't even know her channel. She's on YouTube?
Yeah, Wanda. It says Wanda 3062 Slice of Pie.
Okay. That's her channel name.
Yeah.
And when is this happening? I don't have an
Wanda.
assistant. And for the record, when me and Robin talk, like I was trying to think of, I said, well, I'll put the title out, you make out the thumbnail. So it was a togetherness.
Yeah.
I didn't rely on you to do the whole thing, which I would never do.
Right.
At all.
I offered it.
Correct.
So.
And it's like, yeah, just send them to me. Let's take a look and see what you got. And so it was we worked together. It wasn't just one-sided. It wasn't Robin, you do this, you do no, I don't do that stuff.
Which that's how it started with Reverend too. I was offering, but then it was like he started taking advantage of that, saying, do this, do that. I was trying to come up with a logo for the Suna Warriors, and everything that I created spent hours on. I thought was pretty good work. He didn't like it. It had to be a certain way. So I don't know if they even have it anymore. If they even have the shirts.
Okay. 4, 5. Okay, so the last time, this is when me and Robin got to cuss each other. I still think about that and I just laugh. It's just
I
like, oh, that was
I
fun.
still can't say that I've stopped fully yet.
Oh, that made me laugh so much. Oh my gosh. Later on, it made me
But
laugh. Like
in
to myself
in
then. I was like, who the heck is this broad? It's like,
in
"Jeez Louise."
and in Rusty's live, you can see how they were like, "Oh, Robin, we."
Yep. Yep.
But
I'm gonna turn this around.
even in the live,
Oh,
they were all saying, "We understand Robin shouldn't be going through this. They shouldn't be doing this to Robin." Then all of a sudden,
where's my
when we did a switcheroo, when we realized what was going on, like me, you, and Kathy all together,
Yeah.
and that's when we got to talking and figuring out the whole mess. Then they're like, "Oh, she's the worst person in the world. They're all together in a basket now." And
Yeah, like see, that's what like it wasn't like everyone was talking normal.
yeah,
Like I was trying to pull a funny. Like I think I even pulled a funny
yeah.
in there. Like it was about myself.
I think I even said, laugh out loud, Slim.
Yeah, like I pulled a funny about myself and I thought it was hilarious. And it's like, well,
Yeah.
okay, well, if no one else finds it funny, it's all good. I find myself funny sometimes. But this is when it all went down in Rusty's live. And I've got the text message that I believe is from you, Robin, speaking out and saying, okay, you know what? This is enough now. So I'm going to read it. There's no swearing in it either. So that's good. So it starts where you say, I went through Rusty's live all over, read through every comment, and you never told Slim that you told me to remove her. Rusty and Candace never planned on admitting anything until I spoke up at the end. You were all going to sit there and let them take, and let me take all the blame for that. The only reason I was at Slim's is because Candace kept sending me eyes, which is the eyeballs emoji. I thought it was something in her group happening. You defend them. You defend Kathy and Slim, and it's a vicious circle. I was just taking the blame so no one else got blamed. Yes, I lost my cool, but because none of you would stand up and speak up except me. And I remember that, Robin.
Right. And Candace, as I read through it, Candace eventually did say, I was sending the emails, or I did send email that I was saying. And that's what she said. That's a trigger, Yavanka.
It says, I have never been involved in so much drama that I had no idea what was going on before. I have given up watching the channels to begin your lives modding for Christ. Jesus Christ, I mean, like the Lord.
Right.
But letting someone take that fall is Christian? Question mark. I can't believe you out of all people would say you spoke up when it doesn't even show in the live. She is talking to Dream here. I'm glad you all were able to get a laugh out of me. And I'm sure tomorrow's sermon would be about me.
And
About bullying,
has it not been about me?
and wonder why more people are suicidal these days. So the sermons, they're all AI generated. He doesn't write them himself.
His were up until the point where I became main mod and we got into using the AI more often. I use and I don't even want to say what app I use because that's where I have my proof and I don't want him going
Okay.
in.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope. You don't have to.
So with that, he would tell me what he's thinking about doing a sermon on. We were looking into Revelations big
Right.
time because of everything that's happening in the world today. We thought, hey, this is something that a lot of churches do not want to discuss because it's scary.
Yep.
But
Yep.
people need to know
Right.
how to handle these things. So we started to dive deep into Revelations.
Hmm.
And so, then I would start researching because my favorite parts of the Bible are John and Revelations. And I don't know why. I've always kind of, they're my go-to. I don't know. I like scary stories. I don't know.
Right.
That's the only way I can say it. It is scary, but that's the kind of thing I like to read. And I know Revelations really, really good. So we started doing more research into it. Well, that's when I discovered, hey, I wonder what would happen because you can program into AI. Like I could program in that I use the King James Version Bible.
Right.
And so everything will come from the King James Version Bible. Like right now, my app has my channel name is Robin Nest, and then whatever this one is called. I've changed it so much I don't know anymore. I have it, saved in there so that when I go to write something, it'll say from the YouTube channel Robin's Nest, and then it will give like say I'm posting a song, it will go under the Holy Harmonics playlist. Or if I'm posting something from the Bible, it will go under um I think it's live scriptures or something to that effect.
So would
Uh,
you have to do these sermons every time he was live?
no, he went through when he came back after his big break, the first one over the summer, he seemed kind of lost. Because he had only been doing uh the Suno Warriors. So which he says that he was still praying every day, he was in his Bible constantly. Um I believe that he's in his Bible a lot. I do believe that. Um but his words were not coming out. So I showed him I showed him on this app how I bring my lyrics together. Like I write my lyrics down. I type them. I can't write with my essential tremors too
So
good.
AI, so you would type in what the sermon would be about, and
Or I would
AI
text
would,
it.
okay, and AI would generate it for you.
Right. I'll
And
say I want something from the King James Version Bible on from Revelations on um let's say
what about
popular
the prayers?
prayers. You can see the prayers he does himself. Miss Tammy or Tammy writes them down. She does those. But I was keeping my own log of prayers. Um and people that would come in because
In a day would you devote to this man? Was it like a job, like 9 to 5?
oh, not a consistent one for that much time, but a lot of time I was working in bed. I'll say that because his lives would go on. The late nights would go on till sometimes 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And there was one night I had left the late night early to get some sleep, and he could not close his live out. It would not stop rendering like something like kind of like if you have somebody else in your live and
So it wouldn't shut down?
right. So he calls me and has me log into his YouTube from the computer and log it out for him. So excuse me.
Wow.
So, and it took a while for that one to render. So I don't know what was going on, why it wouldn't log out like that, but it would be stuff like that on a regular basis. If you go to his videos from back before October, well,
Mhm.
the whole situation started October 24th. So, and I believe even that day, I spent time putting thumbnails on all of his, like I had made a late night thumbnail for all of his late nights, and then a daytime thumbnail for the ones at 7, and then I made a one for when they would get a mail call.
Right.
So I had different thumbnails for different things. I went through his list and put those up on all of it. Well, when he's seen it, he says, "Well, aren't people going to start thinking that these are all the same?" And that's why I said, "No, name your lives. Put
Wanda,
names
back
on them."
out and come back in if you can't hear. Back out and come back in if you can. Hey, Helona. I just seen Tony say Helona. I wanted to read this here. I don't know. I think your date changed. It started at 7:28 p.m. Eastern time. This was for October 24th too.
That was the day that everything happened.
So everything happened at 7:28 p.m. Eastern. I remember that live.
You came
And
in before 7 because you came in before it started.
right.
And
So
then Rusty texted me at 7:28.
okay. So it says a text message arrived from Rusty Bucket, another regular in the community. The message read, "Thank you for showing Slim the door. That is just dumb for her to come in the live to insult the rest of us."
Yeah,
For the love of goodness, come on, Rusty, because I don't say hi to anybody else. There's a lot of times where I don't even go into a live chat and I just say hi to the host and I just sit and listen.
right. Right.
Like,
Me too. I mean,
like
it's
give
hard
me
for
a
me not to
break.
talk, but
It's like whatever. Like I don't do that in Kathy's. I go talk because I'm a moderator, but there's times where everybody else is talking in her live and I'm watching the chat.
right.
Like it's not a big deal. I don't feel like I'm left out or none of that stuff. Like I just find that just so childish. Um okay. Thanks. So disrespectful, he says. The message confirmed that the others had noticed the action and supported it. So everyone supported that when I just said hi to Miss Tammy and not anybody else. So the whole
Rusty
chat,
and Gracie and
they
yeah.
thought that, yeah, they were thought I was being ridiculous, but whatever. Returning to Reverend Dream's live chat, Gracie, who's Candace, the pastor's wife, began posting the eyeball emojis, a signal among moderators that something suspicious and or inappropriate has occurred. It was a silent alert to watch. Scanning the chat revealed nothing unusual, so a text was sent to Rusty Bucket asking if he knew what Gracie was referring to, since she was signaling something unseen. Rusty did not respond as shown in the attached text exchange. The moment tied back to earlier tensions moving Rusty Bucket's comment about entering other live chats. The moment tied back to earlier tensions involving Rusty Bucket's comments about entering other live chats. So he wanted his comments removed.
Right.
Previously, Bucket had called to say he noticed participation in Slim Twiggy's and Kathy V's channel.
I
The
have,
visit, let me finish
as
this
you read
first.
on, I want you to see how AI works because this is the reason I made it this way. because that is written through AI. That is me putting in the details, AI
Who's
arranging
writing
that.
it? Okay.
So
Okay. So it's
you will see that in his in some of his scriptures and some of his sermons as you go. And even Serving My Redeemer admitted to that in email, which I had shared at one point. I
okay.
have
So
to blow my
let me finish this. The visits were not meant to the bleh. The visits were not meant as disloyalty. Slim Twiggy's channel featuring crafts that were enjoyable to watch. Kathy V's channel, however, well, that was back in the day,
right. Me too, Jazzy. Now,
had already hidden the account after a previous defense of Reverend Dream in her chat. Every move in other chats was being monitored by Reverend Dream, Rusty Bucket, and Gracie, growing in grace, Candace, the pastor's wife, who kept track of what was said and where. At 8 p.m. the same evening, after receiving no response from Rusty, an email was sent to Candace asking, "What's happening?" "I'm missing something," Candace replied. "Go to Slim's live, blaming me for blocking her." Okay, so I want to address this, Candace. I know before Christmas, way before Christmas, you were live. I tried to get in the chat. I knew I couldn't because I was blocked. So either the channel owner blocks me or you tell your head mod, which I'm thinking you only have one, to go and block me from your channel.
but she says she don't block anybody.
Well, then it was a moderator. It doesn't matter. They're still working for her channel.
Right. Right.
Whoever blocks from my channel is working for my channel.
Right.
I usually don't say, "Oh, no, don't block anybody." Well, if you're going to be ridiculous, yeah. The only one who is blocked from Rusty's not blocked from my channel. He can fly
He's
in
not
here
mine.
anytime he wants. But I did block Dream and I did block Candace.
He's not even blocked from mine at this time. I have unblocked all of them but his sister because she was ridiculous, so that they can come talk to us, so that they can talk, say what they have to say, but they don't. They sit behind their silence thinking that that isn't showing people what they're doing. They need to realize it, and that's the sorry, I
But
got a
the
little
only
cold.
but the only one here, it says, who was sent, Gracie asking what's happening, blah, blah, blah. Slim Twiggy was live on her channel accusing Gracie of being the one who blocked her. Well, your mods work for your channel, so it doesn't really matter. So it is you. They're blocking me from your channel. It doesn't have to be you specifically. The reply was sent back immediately. "I will tell her I blocked her." So Robin's taking the blame for blocking me and just
Which I
saying it
did.
was right, which is you blocked me from Candace's channel?
Oh, not Candace's, no.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
So you took the blame for blocking me when intentionally it wasn't even you that blocked me from the get-go. So the intention was to take accountability for the action, not to shite blame. Entering
I
Slim Quicky's live, the truth was stated plainly. The block had been carried out as instructed by Reverend Dream. Well, I know I was blocked from Candace's, and I know I was blocked from Dreams, but that's no, whatever. I don't care.
I did not know that I took the blame for blocking you on Candace's. I thought we were all still talking about on Dreams.
Because
So
it
if I
says
took,
right here, it says, asking what's happening. "I'm missing something," Gracie replied. She said, "Go to Slim's live, blaming me for blocking her. The response clarified the situation. Slim Twiggy was live on her channel, accusing Gracie of being the one who blocked her.
On
The
Dreams
reply
channel.
was sent back immediately. I will tell her I blocked her. The intention was to take accountability for the action, not to
Right.
shite blame.
Right.
I knew I got blocked on Dreams channel from you because he told you to.
Right. Right.
But the messages came too fast to answer all at once. To avoid further confusion, the decision was made to leave Slim Twiggy's chat and return to Reverend Dreams Live to continue moderating. Later that night, a YouTube notification appearing showing that Bucket had gone live. Unusual for him, given his work and sleep schedule. Quietly entering his live, it became clear that Rusty Bucket and Gracie were discussing the earlier events from Slim Twiggy's chat. Comments were made in Rusty's live clarifying that the visit to Slim Twiggy's channel was only to take accountability, not to stir conflict. Screenshots from that live labeled Rusty's chat show the exchanges that followed. The impression from Rusty's live was that explanations were being shaped to protect certain narratives. Gracie admitted to sending the emails while Reverend Dreams simply stated, Tammy and I are one, which did not acknowledge that he had given the instruction to block me. Slim. The night ended with lingering confusion and tension among the group, marking October 24th, 2025 as a turning point in the dynamic of Reverend Dreams online ministry community. Yeah. Because it says here, I went through Rusty's live all over, read through every comment, and you never told Slim. You told me to remove her. Rusty and Candace never planned on admitting anything until I spoke up at the end. You were all going to sit there and let me take all the blame for that. The only reason I was at Slim's is because Candace kept sending me eyes. I thought it was something in your group happening. You defended them. They defend Kathy and Slim, and it's a vicious circle. I was just taking the blame so no one else got blamed. Yes, I lost my cool, but because none of you would stand up and speak up except me.
Yeah.
I've never been involved in so much drama. But Dream says here, okay, he says. Oh, like, see, there's this here little tidbit too. This is the third time I have emails from Candace dragging me out of Dream's lives to battle her issues. The only reason I did at this time is because I am the one that took Slim out. Because you told me if she does it again to do it. So I did it. And yes, I'm peed off. And yes, I'm cussing. And yes, I don't care. This is Adam we're talking. And now Bucket says thanks for the support sarcastically. Why? Because I outed them. Because I have all of the proof and they are throwing me under the bus because they want protection. I don't care if I go to HELL for any of this. I don't give a shite. Remove me as mod on all channels. I would have said the same thing.
And Lauren says in the recordings too, Lauren says that Dream told her that I said F all Christians. I never said in the cussing that took place in Rusty's live, you can see what I said and what I didn't say. And then in Reverend's live, you can see what I said and didn't say. And
first I thought she said that about me, and it's like, how does this woman even know me? I didn't say that. I didn't swear. I don't believe I don't think I even swore in Bucket's live that I ever met. I didn't throw any F-bombs. I know that.
No, it was only me and then everybody going
yeah, like, and after you said this to Dream, I didn't even know anything was going on because she won. Oh, Candace pulled me out of Dream's live. Oh, did I read that already?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so Dream's response was, okay, first of all, I said that me and Tammy are one. and you can say 2-1 without saying the other number. Oh gosh. Number 2, I didn't laugh at you or rolled you in any bus. That's funny in itself. Number 3, I knew that saying anything other than what I said would be ugly. Number 4, so it would be ugly. So he probably would have had some cuss words in there himself.
Well,
And me,
and that's where he's saying he didn't say what I wanted him to say, as in I wanted him to tell you what he told me to do. I wanted him to just say, I told her to remove you because of this. And that, because if he said anything more than me and Tammy are one, then it would be ugly.
but why not just say the truth? So what's the big thing of not even saying the truth? Why do you have to lie about it and not say the truth? So that's not godly, is it? This is why I lied to you.
That's
Here's the truth. Like that's, I don't understand. Slim never upsets anyone. She has a heart of pure love. Oh, sugar and spice, you're a sweetie. Amazing how your holy heart. Oh, number 4, amazing how you are. So it'd be your or whatever. Holy harmonic has showed up in my feed. And when I went in, it said, would I like to unblock my channel? After
so
you.
somebody had blocked my Holy Harmonics channel
Mm,
from, and he was outside working in the garage, so he said it wasn't him. So who else could it be? Tammy. So,
okay.
but he was
Okay.
blaming me for blocking myself from his channel.
Oh, gosh. After you said I wasn't blocked. Now, if you would like to continue, we can, but I feed no one under nothing, and I don't appreciate you saying that I did. And trust me, my sermon wouldn't be about you, Annabore. I
But
have more
has
to
it been?
worry about. I have more to worry about drama from anyone, but I'm glad you got that off your chest. I can't help what they do or do not delete, but I said what I said, whether you believe me or not, sister. Like, I
Tony,
I don't I don't get it.
Tony, I had his password. I had full control of his YouTube channel because I was putting all of his music on it, and everything for Suno Warriors I was uploading onto it. And the only thing that I did not do is his lives. So
Robin, Wanda wants you to send this link to Wanda when you're done. I don't know if
okay,
you can do it now, but she
I'll
says
do
to
that.
this live.
Yeah, I can do it
Yeah,
on the other phone.
like I don't know, like I got a little upset, like even when I seen Kathy's live there that day, like when Tim went and said, you know, do you think this is what Jesus looks like? Because nobody knows what he looks like.
Right.
Not a one.
And
So
Kathy pointed out to me that even because I was posting videos of Jesus, and I had a lot of people that were subscribing to me and commenting, I love you. And I'm thinking, well, this is weird. And so Kathy had pointed out to me, by even posting um these short videos of Jesus is basically idolatry. They're coming to
Tony,
post.
sorry, Tony, can you post this link to this live? There's the Shroud of Turin. Yeah, like I don't understand. Like when I seen that, like that's what I mean. Like he prays for his wife with her illness. I know she's very, very sick. And that's what made me feel bad. And you know what? Dream, I don't know what
This one,
ailment you
Tony.
have. Like I don't know, but you know what? Tammy was never she was always sweet to me. She would always call me baby,
Yeah.
and I loved it. Like, I loved it when I would come in there and she's like, "Hey, baby." I would just love it. Like, I would just chuckle inside. So that's why, it was from me and my son to her was the love. She's ill,
Right.
and, you're gonna judge a guy with dementia. So, you know what? His spelling is a little off, but you knew exactly what he meant and what he said. I do it all the time. I misspell. There's a lot of people that misspell, but I figure it out. It's like,
Right.
don't worry about it. Don't fix it. I get ya.
Wanda, I sent it in your messenger.
Like, it's just like with my son. He's autistic. So where's the difference there? Like,
Right.
where is the difference? My son can't go into a live chat and say, "I love you, Miss Tammy back." He probably could if I spell it out for him. He will
Right.
punch in the letters, but I can't just say, "Hey, Brooke, tell Miss Tammy that you love her." He can't do it. So I do it. That is from both of us. But if he's going to take that the wrong way, and same with Bucket and whoever else is in that damn clan, so be it. Like, I'm not here to please you people. I'm not. I am not here to please any of them.
Right.
I'm more worried about people who need me, you know? Like, Brooke needs a snack, Hazel. He just had
Mm.
his supper. Hazel, you're so funny. Hazel's always like that. She'll tell me he needs popcorn or he needs this. It's cute. But it's stuff, it's things like that, like Tim and Brooke are like sort of the same. They're sort of the same,
Exactly.
you know? Like, if I had them two in a room, if I could put Brooke in a living room or in a room with Tim Barner, I could just imagine. I would hide behind the corner and I would watch because I think it would be amazing. Like, I think it would be just amazing. And like, Brooke is just a lover. He just loves everybody. Like, I don't know. Like, I took offense to that because I thought of my son right away because he's autistic. His
Right.
brain power is not like mine. It's not like everybody else's. He'll never drive a car. He'll never fall in love. He'll he'll never be married. He'll never have children,
Yeah.
you know? Like, that's what I mean. I just it pisses me off. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's what made me mad. That's what
Yeah.
made me mad. Like, Tim doesn't know. He doesn't know. But I knew exactly what he meant when I seen the spelling. It's like, I know exactly what he's saying.
Right.
Just
Yep.
go with it. So the spelling's wrong. Who cares? I don't get it. I'm just going to chew on nails. Don't do that, Jody, because that's very gross. That's not we had that talk the other day. No, that's not good. Don't bite your nails. But yeah, I don't know. Slim, my autistic son's the same. Dyslexic. Oh, my son don't show no emotions or feelings. He never tells anyone he loves them. Oh, sugar and spice. That is so sad.
And this whole situation, bringing up about Tim and what he put into Dream's comments, it made me sit and think about when Dream went back and made his live about how him and Tammy are disabled and how he had to have her medicine upped because she was so shook up over all this. And that was after she did that thing where she come out and told him that I was posting his Suno stuff for Kathy V to see.
Right.
And so my thought was, okay, we have all kind of been going through a lot of stress over these people, as in him and Gracie and Bucket. And um, you have a son who's autistic and you take care of him daily. You don't have a lot of time to be dealing with it. Kathy has Tim there with dementia. I have epilepsy, which I don't go on and tell a lot of people about. I mean, I've got other stuff besides epilepsy. I got the essential tremors, which is all neurological.
Yeah.
And even sitting here on this live, I know of at least 2 short seizures that I've had.
Wow.
And he doesn't realize that. I mean, he probably does, but stress induces seizures. Lack of sleep induces seizures. He's worried about what him and her are going through because of this, but they're the ones opening this door. They're the ones um, putting us in the situation where that's where this call with Lauren comes in, because on the second one that I was trying to play, she says, Dream text me. Dream said this. So Dream went to her when she didn't even know. So where he says he doesn't tell anybody anything, and I've showed proof with a lot of those papers that you have, him talking about his own sister, him saying that he was getting a divorce from Tammy, but he don't want her to get the house again. And that's another thing that
And
reminds me
saying
of,
that to you,
yeah, I felt,
like I would say, hey man, that's none of my business. I don't need to be talking about this stuff.
and that
Like I
was
would have.
in August. That was right before her birthday. And that's when I asked him, hey, tell me how you and Miss Tammy met. I said, I'm going to help you write something, you know, to give to her for her birthday.
But how would he like it if someone came on live chat and made fun of his wife because of her sickness?
Right. And no
Or
one
his,
does.
for that matter, or
Yeah.
whatever he has. I don't know. I don't watch, but I know she's got an illness.
Well,
Nobody else needs.
even in his live yesterday, he made it about, okay, he made it about him, but he was saying that we were all making fun of her or talking about her. No, we were defending her even through all this, because he goes on there belittling her, um taking his elbow, doing that into her head is not him going like this into her arm or
Into her head. What?
into,
What?
no, it was into her arm, but he was saying, let me word my words. He went like that into her arm, but quite hard. It wasn't just a oops, you could tell he did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But they're trying to make it um like that was not wrong. And then he makes fun of her because she fell asleep. He even says, "Are you sleeping?" And then today, or I can't remember when that was shown. I think it was today on Kathy's live. He went on and made it sound, see, that was a little seizure. When I stopped,
Okay. Yeah.
that was my little ones. I have grand mal ones too, but I have these little ones all day. So he went on making it look like we're the ones belittling her, and no, we're defending her against what he is doing to her.
But
He
even when all this started, Robin, when all this started right from the get-go,
right,
he was making you, or whoever they were, him, Bucket, Candace, I don't know. Go here, go there. Oh my gosh, they're saying something over here. Geez darn Louise, you're on a live and you're moderating, but
right.
she was a moderator, or is a moderator on his channel too. Why didn't she take it out of her own? It's like, you know what? I'll be right back. Why didn't she come crawling? Why did
Oh,
you have
they
to
were
come crawling?
waiting for me to do that. I feel like that situation was a setup, because Dream had said that him, Rusty, and Candace had talked about it. Okay, if I'm the main mod, why did Rusty, Dream, and Candace talk about it?
I thought
Why
Candace
did
was a main mod.
No, I was the main mod. there's even a thing in there where he speaks about that, where I say go ahead and give it back to Candace, I'll just do background work, and he says nope. He says not after what she did to me. So it's in your papers there. Hold on 1 second, I gotta blow my nose.
Yeah, like I don't get that. Like I don't get that. You know, that would be the day that I'm gonna go crawling around and oh, look what happened over here. My good gosh. Well, if they're talking about you, they're talking about you.
Right.
But even if I mention is that, you know, oh, Slim's talking about you blocking her. Well, yeah, I got blocked. So
Yeah.
if it wasn't from the channel owner, it was from one of your moderators. So just take ownership for it. It wasn't me. They're working for you, for goodness sakes. That's what they do. They're
Right.
working for you.
Right.
Just because it wasn't you per se, it's still you. Like, that's what I don't get. Like when I have to moderate on someone's channel and I block someone,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it was me. I did it. It wasn't the host because they're too busy right now. They're talking or doing whatever they're doing on their live. But that would be the day. It's like you and you start trolling at this time because something is going to happen over there.
Right.
Like that's ridiculous. That's what I don't get. There's no need for it. There's no need for it. So how are we gonna? So are you gonna post these recordings?
Yeah, they're posted public right now. I'm inviting you as a collaborator so people on your channel can
Look.
yeah,
Okay.
without having to try to find it. Okay, I need to send that to you in Messenger.
Hi, Kimbra.
So you probably won't be able to accept that till we're done.
Yeah. Hi, Cindy. Are you feeling okay, Cindy? I want to see them. Bloom and you will be able to, probably not till after the live, though. I'm guessing.
I'll send you a link that you can send to Bloom. Oh, Bloomin's not on Facebook, is she?
Yeah, I can send her the link because she's on my messenger.
Okay, well, that first one is for you. I think
Okay.
that everybody has to have
The link?
in order to be a collab. Otherwise, you can send her. You can just send her the link to the
So whoever I have, I can send the link to.
yeah.
What about through email? Can I do it through email?
Yeah, you can send it. You can. All you gotta do. Actually, I don't have to have everybody collab it. What collabing does is when your people view it,
Yeah.
you and I both get view time for it.
Okay.
So and then it's easier for people to find it from yours because then they just instead of clicking on your picture, mine will be right next to you on it. So
Okay.
they go to it that way. But then Cindy Lou
Karen just walked out on him a long time ago. Oh, Scotty. So like where's Star? Is she still there?
yeah, we had emailed her. Okay, when all this went down on the 24th, I felt a lot of the Suna Warriors group was in Rusty's live that night. So they seen it. I sent a group email to all of them and apologizing for my behavior.
Right.
So I felt I owed that to him. I was out of character for myself at that time because I had been I know it's sounding like an addiction, but I have been cuss word free for it would have been a year next month. So
Okay.
yeah, so for my birthday is when I stopped cussing altogether. So for me to come out in October and just go off like I did like that, it was very out of character.
You're wearing that kimono I bought you?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Shane's in here all of a sudden.
Hi,
Are you
Bigfoot.
live? He says.
Hi, Bigfoot.
Hello.
Is that what Rusty calls him, or was that his name? Or
His
I
name
know
is
it's
Shane,
Shane, but
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
the Bigfoot King. No, Bigfoot.
Yeah, I got on the 29th, I gotta go and do a speech with the Bigfoot King.
That's in March.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a ways yet.
Yeah.
I just made a Walmart order, so.
Okay.
Okay.
You look nice in that.
Thank
That's
you.
good. It's nice that you bring those up because that's imported.
It's
It's
important.
100% silk. I bought it when I was in Chinatown.
Yeah,
That
in
is
BC.
pretty.
Yeah, in BC. Yeah.
I got you a few of them. I got you the pants too and some slippers.
The
Huh?
pants, I don't have, yeah, those are different.
No, they're still 100% silk.
Yeah, but they're not this color. They're not pink.
No.
Oh, we can talk about this after.
But he's being so sweet to you. That's so nice.
You guys have a good life.
Okay.
Don't get into trouble.
We always do.
And no fighting. Nobody's fighting. It's always... Shane, have you ever seen Bigfoot? Oh gosh, Bloomin', don't get him started. Tony says, hey. Tony says, hey. Hey, Tony. Yeah, because he'll come in. Oh, see, there he is. We're finishing up. We're just doing some stuff here.
There's 114 people in here.
I hope everyone's having a fabulous morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the world. That's my
Did
slogan.
you show your little things?
No, because we've been having a deep discussion here.
Oh, is that right?
Mhm.
Excellent. Well, keep up the topics, and if you
Okay.
need any information on Bigfoot, feel free to ask.
Okay. Thank
Hazel
you.
has a lot of questions on Bigfoot.
Oh, Slim is blushing. Ellen. Oh, those days are over. Those days are over. Cindy, I know you're sick, my sweet. I know. Bigfoot knows us. Oh, gosh. May the force be with you. Gosh. Yeah, like I just don't get it. I don't understand any of this, but you got stuck in the middle and like
We all did. It started with a bad dream. Literally.
but it's just amazing how much was said to you.
Yeah.
That's what
Yes.
blows me away. You know, like I wouldn't have the time to even do half of what you did in a day. There's no way I could have
It
done it.
was very difficult too, because I mean, I have rabbits to take care of. At the
Tony,
time I had
sorry,
at the
Robin.
time I had 25 rabbits. Then I had my
Oh, God.
seizures. And I mean there's more too, and I just can't get through
Yeah.
the text because every time I start I don't want to hear them, I don't want to see them, and I just feel like everything that we, and I also don't want to talk about the people that he talked about because like Miss Gladys is on here going, did he
Thank
say
you.
anything about me? And bye, Wanda. I sent you the link. But Miss Gladys is saying, has he said anything about me? And
Yeah.
I'm sure there has been something because he would go through a list, but I've got like from July all the way to October. I have another set of it before July, but I wasn't his main mod before that, but it was just
Right.
Mosuno stuff.
Yeah. 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 Like that's hard on the psyche. So that's like a trauma.
It is. And I feel myself just going down every time I read it. But then when I seen what he did to Tim, knowing that Tim's got dementia,
Mhm.
and why would he even do that to his wife having neurological issues? Take his elbow and, hit her. That can cause a response through dementia, through what does she have? I
Oh,
can't think of all. Oh, no, not Alzheimer's. Kind of like me with the essential tremors, but it's a different word. Um,
oh heck, I can't remember now.
the oh yeah, I can't remember either. I'm drawing a blank. But he's sitting.
Parkinson's.
I don't know. Parkinson's.
Parkinson's.
Yes. I just can't see how someone can even do that, and why he would go up and name her illnesses.
So
Just pray for
Ivanka
my
says, so Robin, how many times did that group talk to you about each other?
as far as Reverend Candace
That
and
group.
Rusty.
Yeah.
Never. We never had a conversation with the four of us. Never.
So you and Dream would talk about, say one day it would be about Candace. Next time it would be about Bucket.
Right. And
And
he'd be coming to me like in those texts that you have saying, where it starts out, you'll never guess the childness of people or something like that. And then it goes on to I'm guessing who. And since the issue was, surrounding Kathy and Danny and you and stuff like that was my first guess. Who's he talking about? Okay, this is where, and I'm not saying you're the problem, but this is where the problem with him is. So that was my first guess, and he's like, not even close. And I think I guessed one more thing. I think it was Forever Free, and he said nope. And I said Candace and Rusty. He says you're good. And that's when he says to call Miss Tammy's phone in a few minutes. And then you see, I go back in there asking him about what Candace said, because not only trying to get it, because I had the phone conversation with him.
Yeah.
So I want this in writing in front of me, because this is when, I'm collecting receipts now.
Yeah.
Because I know something's wrong.
Right.
Did he ever say anything about me? Bloomin', he did. He said it was because there's a couple, and I think her name starts with an S, and their account is both their names together. I was gonna say Tim, but not Tim. He's also friends with Danny. I can't think of the name. But he would go back and forth, and Dream would say that he was in your ear.
He was in Bloomin's ear?
Yeah, or vice versa. Because and Dream had said that he sent you purposely, accidentally, a link to a song. And I believe it had to do with somebody here. Yes, Brian. Yes.
Oh.
Brian is the one. Yep. So
yeah, Brian used to be in his lives. Yeah.
Yeah, he purposely sent you that song so that it would get to Danny and Kathy and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he's using Bloomin', which she is totally a Christian woman, to do some dirty work.
Well, and then I asked him, I said, did she reply? And he said, not. He says, I don't believe so. So I don't know. I didn't know who it was. And that's when Danny was talking about someone had sent him an email. And so then Dream thought it was you that sent Danny some said email. I'm not sure what it was about, but that's also when he had me watching Danny.
See, like even his comment here, it says, I say, don't trust her or him. He won't come in. He's talking about Danny here. He won't come in, but he'll be watching. And there's a lot that comes into my channel, which he's talking about his own, which is Dream.
Right.
Like Slim, Bloomin', Kathy, and like I say, Danny Hodges won't, but they're all together.
And then he also brings Mima up, something about watch her or
Yeah, because Mima was just asking a question and then he went and flipped out on her.
yeah.
Why is anyone even on this? I don't know what's going on there, Tony. It's just like it's almost like he's got to twist someone's arm. It's like you need to believe me. Like when he's phoning what's her pound there that Robin has. Or no, isn't that what he's yeah, he said to her that, oh, it's bad, sister. Like what, you scared the cats out of the bag now?
Yeah.
Like,
and that's
you know,
why they're being so quiet. But he didn't understand by the stuff that his sister was going in and saying, it was pushing me because I'm trying to be Christian about it. I'm trying to let it go. But his sister acting like a child coming in and me just repeating what Dream had said, she's putting blame on me for
Mima,
saying what her own brother said.
I'm going to remove that that comment there. I know you're saying Ivanka, but that one word there was a little out of control. It was a misspelling. I know that, but I'm just saying they drank the Kool-Aid. Yeah. Oh gosh, I was going to say something. Now I totally forgot. Oh man, what were we just talking about? Oh, I had
I don't
something
know.
in my head. Now I just lost it because I had to look at the darn chat. Robin, what? Can you remember what he said about me, if possible, please? Oh, that was I don't know, wasn't that the photograph?
Yeah, I think that he was saying that you wanted to come back to the channel and you wanted to do Suno, but I think he was getting that from Connie, and he thinks that you came in under another Gladys name. It was Gladys that started with an F. Gladys, I'll have to go back and look. Yeah, those are also that those songs that he would send you were accidentally purposely so that maybe something would click as to who it was about. And people got to look at this. How do I know that he even did that to Bloomin'? She just said, yes, he did send me a song. How did I know that that was what he sent her and what he was talking to her about? Because he's telling me these things. He's telling me conversations that are between him and somebody else, but yet he's coming online downing me for bringing this out. I'm the bad person. I'm the evil person. I'm the devil for bringing this out. All we're trying to do is bring light to what he's doing, because what he's doing is not right. He should not be talking. When people go to him in confidence as a preacher, he should not be telling his side YouTube helper, whatever. He should, if he's going to be talking to his wife about it, which I understand him doing that, but she
Right.
holds that same oath. Instead of him saying that she didn't take that oath, she sure did. Being married to him, she took that oath of ministry if he is a minister. And if he's not, and he's saying he is, then that's still an oath through God. And he will have to answer to that. But
he's doing, like we defend ourselves,
right.
but we were
And
already talked about before any of it even came out. We were already talked about before any of this, we even knew what was happening.
Right.
He was already, you need to go here, you need to put out the googly eyes, and you need to message this dude over here, and blah, blah, blah. Like, we didn't know any of that.
Right.
But as soon as anyone, me, Kathy, Danny, say anything, we're the bad people. But I can't defend myself? Since when? Like, since when?
This happened too. When Serving My Redeemer was coming to me saying he sees the difference now that I'm gone. So after that, he did a live where Reverend really kind of had a breakdown moment at the end, and he said he was saying it to other people too, but specifically called Serving My Redeemer out. If you care that much, if you care about this channel, then stop going to their channels and typing these little things in that are supporting them, and start supporting me. Start speaking out against what they're doing. So he's dividing, where a minister is supposed to bring people together. The church is supposed to bring people together. He's causing division, and the Bible speaks against that. I can't tell
Yeah,
you
like
exactly where.
what is the big deal? Like you're over there, but you know what? They might like something that's going on over here. What's it to
Right,
him?
right.
What is it to him that
He really didn't have a
so did
problem
he
with
did he
you.
get mad when Kathy did her live and Bucket had to put a comment on there? He left a comment. I don't know if the comment's still up or if he went and deleted it. I have no idea. I've seen the comment. I didn't
I've
touch it.
seen the comment. I've seen it.
So like what's the big deal? You know what? He's supporting you over there and whoever else, but he's not allowed to come over here on this side of the fence. It's like,
Right.
no. And Lord knows if he says anything in chat, holy crap, he's going to be gunned down by lightning. I'm just saying, like,
Well,
that just makes no sense.
and when it comes to Rusty and Gracie, and I'm calling her Gracie because she did get so upset about her name. But I know that you and her were friends. I know that Bucket and um Kathy were friends. I know everybody in this channel was friends with them. And um although they started,
I would have walked hot coals for that woman. I would have walked
well,
on hot coals for that woman back in the day. Like,
although
no
they
shit.
started it,
No shit
they
of a lie. I would have walked
right,
hot coals for her. I would have done anything for her. Just like that plaque that she shows every now and then in her shorts.
right.
Send me something and I will make it for you. And it was the verse that her late husband said. It's like,
Hold on
okay,
1 second. Bloomin, you came into his chat and asked if he was ordained. It was during
I
one
don't
of
know.
his lives in the evening, not the late night, but in the evening.
When did I? Oh,
I remember that. So, which we all had that question because he was supposed to baptize me this coming spring. Um um
don't do
he's
it.
talking. Oh no, no. I'm pretty sure I'm ordained to marry people. So I'm pretty sure I could just jump in the pond and baptize myself, but I will go with a local minister. I don't call myself a minister. I do not know enough about the Bible. I was raised Catholic. I
Right.
have been through many denominations.
Well,
Um
there was a thing
I
too, like Kelowna. I don't know if she's in here anymore, but she's Catholic too. She was made fun of because she's Catholic
mhm.
from that side of the
And
fence. Like, what on earth?
right. And that's what he would do to me too, because I do miss certain aspects of the Catholic Church. I do miss
Right.
it. Um, I understand about the statues. Kathy kind of talked to me yesterday and explaining because I was making those little Jesus videos too, like I had,
Yeah.
and she helped me see how that's idolatry itself. I took all those down. Those were getting views. I was getting over 1,000 views for a 8-second clip of a prayer because I think people, and I don't know how they do this, but I think that people were going on there thinking this was actually Jesus, that he has appeared. And I
But people
fear,
need that too. Like in this world that we live in, like even a certain quote or whatever, people need to hear that. Like it gives them a sense of hope,
right,
you know?
right. But
It's like, and it hits
I didn't
everybody
want
differently.
people I didn't want people to start thinking, oh, Jesus is here, the second coming happened, and this is him in front of us, because, and that's where the AI is starting to scare me.
Right.
Um, uh, because it has gotten to that point where even when I would make these short Jesus clips, they would all look like the same Jesus. You know,
Mhm.
where a lot of times you look up a Jesus picture and they look different.
Right.
Well, yeah, Kathy kind of just talking to her about that yesterday, it was like, yeah, I see what you're saying, and I didn't feel right leaving them up.
Right.
So I removed them. I don't want people to take what I post and think it's something other than what it is.
Right. Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's
uh
like, I don't know the Bible inside and out. Oh my good gosh, I don't admit to at all. But if I've got a question, I'll ask, like, what does this mean? But if I hear,
yes, he did.
like,
Dream
if I
told
hear,
me that he was one of the chosen ones that will get killed during the rapture and lie
yeah,
in the streets for 3 days. Yes, he did say that. He said that several times on his lives. It's all, everything he's telling is repetitively about him, almost to the point where it seems like he's claiming to be Jesus. And that's where I get false pastor, false prophet. Um,
yeah, isn't that crazy though? Like, I would never say that. Oh my gosh, I'd be too scared to. Like, uh,
your belly's hanging out on my live.
whose?
Sorry.
Oh,
Rachel, she
oh, I
just
thought it
walked
was.
in the
What are we talking?
she has sweatpants on and they were underneath her belly, and
You be honest with the
we have,
Holy Spirit who lives in you. Yeah, like that's just so crazy. I don't get it.
yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it. So who's going live tonight? Or is it
Um
tonight?
I, I don't know.
Oh,
I seen Wanda was live earlier, but it was set to private. So I don't know if she was doing something and then set it to private to release at a certain time.
okay.
So when she puts hers up, I will share it on this channel and
Okay.
probably on my other channel. Um, but I'll send it to you guys in, now she's in Canada too.
Oh no.
That was just me for a second.
Okay. It's like, what's happening? Okay.
Can't hear you.
Oh, here we go again.
That means we overheated.
I think so, yeah. So we'll have to end it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to end it, and if we have to do a number 2, let me
Yeah.
know. And then
I'll figure something else out with the audios.
Okay. So we're gonna end it,
Okay.
everybody. Thanks for coming. I hope everyone has a great night. It was a good chat. I'm gonna go back and watch the chat after it loads. I want to see what everybody was saying. So Cindy, take care. We'll be praying for you to get well. So thank you, Robin, for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
I hope everybody has a great night. Be safe if you've got snow. My goodness. And I'm waiting for my Walmart order. So.
You're welcome, Bloomin'.
So, yeah, it was fun. Good night, everybody. Take the best of care. Because I
Good
do.
night.
Good night. Bye-bye, everybody.